SMDC is the biggest residential real estate developer in the Philippines. It is part of the SM Group, one of the country's largest multi-corporations that holds the most established companies in multiple industries, such as retail, finance, and real estate. The SM Group's real estate arm, SM Prime, is one of Southeast Asia's largest and most trusted land development firms. It builds innovative lifestyle cities, offices, hotels, convention centers, malls, and residential developments. This includes 3 of the largest malls in the world, as well as mall and residential developments in China. SMDC is a 100% owned subsidiary of SM Prime. SMDC's business philosophy is to fulfill the Filipinos' dream of living the 5-star lifestyle. To do this, it introduced the concept of integrated living, where an SM mall and SMDC development are combined into a single property. This way, residents have access to every convenience the mall offers. In 2006, SMDC launched its first development, Meza Residences. Now, just 10 years later, we have broken ground on over 30 projects, sold over 85,000 units, and turned over more than 50,000 homes. SMDC is now the largest and fastest growing residential real estate developer in the country today. It owes its great success to its business strategy of building only in prime locations, near central business districts, top universities, major highways, and transportation hubs to ensure that residents are right at the center of it all. SMDC homes have world-class amenities, grand lobbies, and provide professional property management. Through its efforts, SMDC has vastly improved and upgraded the Filipino lifestyle by making luxury living more accessible. It aims to sustain its place as the country's leading developer by providing a lifestyle that is convenient, safe, secure, upscale, yet affordable. Its excellent property management services keep the long-term value of the units to ensure that the investment is always at its best. SMDC investors get the following advantages: increasing rental yield and property values of up to 7% and more, along with a hassle-free leasing service. SMDC does its part in helping build the nation by changing the way Filipinos live and setting the new standard in real estate. It nurtures communities to live better and provides safer and more convenient environments where families can grow and flourish for generations. SMDC made the 5-star lifestyle attainable for Filipinos dreaming of a better future. And it plans to continue to deliver this as it grows over the years hand in hand with you. So whether you're an investor or a potential homeowner, you have it best with the good guys.
All right. I'll put everyone on mute, okay? So let's start. Again, this is Evan. I'm from SMDC, a property specialist from SMDC. And I personally have a property in SM Mall of Asia Complex, Pasay City. Um, I believe some of you guys here are considering to invest in a property in SMDC.
Yes, yes.
All right. Okay. Sorry about the interruption. I just had to tweak some settings so everyone can um, easily join our meeting for today. Okay. Again, going back, we'll be discussing on beginner's guide on how you can rent out your property in SMDC through Airbnb. So let's start. Again, um, let me know if we're on the same page. I have here the 3 things that you have to consider when you want to start renting out your property through Airbnb. Okay, so first, What we have to consider? How much time do I have to put in? Next, what do I need to do? And lastly, what's the realistic amount of income? Okay. So with regard to time that you have to put in when you want to start renting out your property, first you have to know that it might take at least 1 to 2 months of planning, studying, and getting your unit ready. That includes furnishing, buying the furnitures and essential stuffs that you need for your unit to be able to have it rented out. Okay. So once your unit is ready for renting, you have to create a profile in Airbnb. So why do I have to create a profile? That's because you need to create your listing in Airbnb. So once your unit is ready, um, kindly put your mic on mute, please. Okay. So once your unit is ready, what I mean is if it's fully furnished and it's ready for renting out. Hello. To those participants, kindly put your mic on mute, please. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So going back, once your unit is ready, it's fully furnished and it's ready for renting out, you have to create an account in Airbnb. So create your profile and create a new listing for your property. Why am I discussing this? Basically, it's because once you create your profile and start to publish your listing, it may take up to 72 hours for it to appear in the search results. This is a personal strategy that I came up with. It's because when I started furnishing my unit, uh, I realized that when you create a listing in Airbnb, it's not an instant process that your listing will be included in the search results of the suggested properties within the area if someone's searching for a place to stay in that particular area. So let's say I started creating my account today and publishing my listing. Again, it may take at least a day or two before it gets listed on the search results of Airbnb. So to wrap it up, first you have to furnish your property, create an account in Airbnb, and then publish your listing, and then wait at least 72 hours to get your property listed in Airbnb. Next, once your listing and your property is already um, good to be rented out, here's your to-do list. You have to learn the property regulations. That's very important. Take a picture of your property as well. You have to keep some important pictures, like, for example, the building facade, the amenities, the pictures of your bedroom, essential stuffs that you are offering inside your property. Next, you need to keep documenting everything, particularly your expenses. That includes the supplies that you are providing, toiletries, linens, and those stuffs that you have to put inside your unit. Okay. Next, you have to be familiar with the property location. Most of your guests, even if the bad informations are already provided in Airbnb, there are still a few of them that would still ask for, let's say, establishments nearby, like a cafe, a mall. What are the major transportations available? Those are the things that you have to be familiar with that are available within the property location. Next, guest authorization form. This is very important because you have to provide guest authorization form or GAP each and every time you will check in a guest or you will accept a guest in your unit. The property admin will be requesting a copy of your guest authorization form with the list of all the guests that will be checking in inside your property. Next, pricing standard, including other platforms we use aside from Airbnb. Pricing, there's a separate slide that I'll be presenting to break down the information regarding pricing. And then we have the income. Basically, it's revenue less expenses is equals your net profit. Um, you have to do your assignment as well before you came up with the what we call standard nightly rate or standard daily rate. So what you need to do, you have to check similar Airbnb listings within the area where your property is located. If you're looking at your screen now, I have here a picture of the properties that are also available in the same area where our unit is listed in Airbnb. As I said earlier, it's located in Mall of Asia, Pasay. So I tried to look for properties within Mall of Asia or condo in Pasay, apartment in Pasay. Those are the keywords that I have to consider when checking other listings or similar listings in Airbnb that are within the area of my property as well. As you can see from the picture, if you're looking at your screen right now, I'm using peso. You may convert it into your denomination or the amount that you are using depending on which country you are from. So let's say on average, let's say we have here as little as 2,000 and 2,600. So on average, that's between 2,300 to 2,400. So with this information, you can come up with your personal or average daily rate or standard nightly rate that you'll be implementing with your unit. You have to play with these prices because based on my personal experience, there's no spot on rate when you are starting. Especially if you have a new listing in Airbnb, there are some promotions that can be utilized for your property to gain more traction or more impressions for your potential guests. Okay, moving on. Let me present to you our actual income for one of our properties that I'm managing in Airbnb. This one started July, July this year. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of questions from my previous presentations with other guests and participants. They were asking if I'll be investing in a property, and there's a lot of hosts and Airbnb listings that are only available within the property or a unit. So how can we know that I'll be getting an income or I'll be getting out of it? That's a good question. And based on my experience, this property this. And as you can see, here's the income and payout that I was able to earn through Airbnb. Uh, if you are looking at your screen right now, there's a part here that is encircled in red. It says you made 36,474.96 in July. That's the earning that I was able to earn from my bookings and reservations from the month of June. Payout was released in July. Okay. Aside from Airbnb mentioned, also utilizing other platforms, hence the booking screenshot here on your right side of the screen. So that's 36,000 from Airbnb and 9,000 from booking.com. Those are from those are combination of earnings from different platforms. Okay, so come next month, August, from my reservations from the month of July, my actual earning is 40,985.80. And I'm also using Agoda. So aside from Airbnb and Booking, I'm also using Agoda. As you can see from here, I have a total earnings of 1,600. Like I said, there are promotions that you can use when you're starting with these platforms. Like for example, for new listings in Agoda, you can enable the 30% discount for three successful bookings. That also applies with Booking.com and Airbnb. You may or may not use this discount, but again, if you'll be enabling this discount, you'll gain more impressions for your listing, which means you'll be getting more guests, inquiries, and possible reservations. Here's an actual income from Booking.com. I had this booking last September wherein a guest booked my property for 28 nights, which assures my income for the whole month. As you can see from your screen, it's encircled in red. My total income is 77,292. Okay, so booking is also it can provide you a, what do you call this? It has a lot of customers and users worldwide. That's why I'm using booking.com as well. As you can see from your screen, I have a reservation that from a guest which booked the property for 8 nights and another for 5 nights. Usually through from Airbnb, guests would only book a property for at least 2 to 3 nights. While Agoda and Booking.com, based on my experience, you can get guests that will be booking your property for 5 or more nights. If you'll be lucky, you can get as well a guest that can book your property for the whole month. Okay, so these are the other resources and platforms that you can use aside from Airbnb. Facebook, you can create a page wherein you can market your property as well. So you can target Facebook users from your country. Booking.com, as I said a while ago, this provides you guests that can book that will book your property for more than 5 days. Agoda, this is also a good platform. Homestay, this is pretty new in the industry of online booking, as well as Blue Pillow and Kayak. But you can check them out as well if you want to try them. Here's a picture of our first guest. Our property is in S Residences, the one that I was discussing earlier with you, which started June this year. And here's a picture of the unit or the property that we are renting out in S Residences, which is located in Mall of Asia Pasay. As you can see, it's pretty simple. We only have appliances and furnitures that are necessary for the guest. For example, a wardrobe, bedroom, couch for the living area, a refrigerator, microwave, and cooking tools as well, since we have a kitchen that they can use for cooking during their full stay. I have a question. I had a question my if I'll be materials, really good furnitures, and providing a considerably hotel-like experience, can I set a much higher standard nightly rate? The answer is yes. For example, here, since our unit is pretty simple, as you can see here, to give you an idea, our standard nightly rate for this unit is 2,500 per night, since it's pretty simple. If, for example, you'll be providing better features or better offers within your inside your unit, like for example, a popcorn maker, a cinema experience, what else? A projector, stuffs that are not very typical or common or usual in a room that you can find in a typical hotel or Airbnb listing. You can set your standard nightly rate or standard daily rate at a much higher rate or price. Okay, so that ends my presentation regarding how you can start renting out your property through Airbnb. If you have questions, you may start. raising your hands now. You guys
Hi
can use the
po,
chat
good
box if you have
morning.
chat box if you have questions. Yes, good morning.
Okay, yeah. Tanong ko lang po, which is better po,
Yes,
yung Airbnb or long-term renting?
that's a good question.
Yes po.
In comparison, with long-term leasing or long-term rent, the income or what you call the potential income is different when you have your property rented out on a daily rate compared to long-term rent. That's because, for example, just to give you an idea, the average monthly rate for a property that measures, like for example, 26 square meters, the base price for that is 1,000 peso per square meter. So let's say using that as a rate, that would be around 2,000 per month, give or take. You can still play with that price. You have to check the market for the average monthly rate as well. But just to give you an idea, 1,000 per square meter as your price, so that would be 26,000 per month. Now, if you compare your potential income through Airbnb, you can get as high as 50,000 to 60,000 to 70,000 per month, depending on your standard. So, to restaurant, I believe that Airbnb can provide you better income potential compared to long-term rent. Considering that, to give you an idea again, this property that I have presented to you guys, I'm paying only 15,000 per month to SMDC, while I'm earning 50 to 70,000 per month. So basically, the income that I'm getting from Airbnb covers the monthly amortization or the monthly fee that I have to pay to SMDC, plus my income as well. Okay, I'm getting a question from Cheryl. Do you need SPA for the person accomplishing the gap? Yes. If you are the unit owner, you can process the guest authorization form. But if you have an SPA or someone in charge managing your property, and this person will be processing the guest authorization form, yes, you have to set an SPA. All right, you're welcome. Okay, we're getting another question. If you have one unit and post it into different platforms, how do you manage the date when someone moved into the platforms? That's a good question. There's this what we call calendar sync, which is available in Booking, Agoda, and Airbnb. Basic calendar, Sir Christian, I'll get back to you. I'll just answer Ms. Cheryl's question. Okay. So basically, there's this calendar sync feature syncs all your calendar from different platforms. Airbnb, the calendar for Booking.com and Agoda will be locked automatically. Choppy, Miss Minerva. Can you hear me well? Miss Minerva, can you hear me well? You guys can unmute if you can't hear me well, so we can. And Miss Cheryl, you can unmute. Hello, can you hear me well? What's your name, Oporino for?
Okay na po ngayon, sir.
Okay now. Sorry, I'm just outside kasi, so there's problem with intermittent connection. And okay na ba ang connection natin? Can you hear me well?
Okay na po, sir. May
Yes.
mga times
Okay.
lang talaga siya na medyo
Na
na
nag, na, yes, yes, I understand. Sorry about that. So going back to your previous question, there's this calendar sync feature that you can use or enable in Airbnb, Booking, and Agoda. So if someone books your property from one platform, of course, will be blocked. Okay, so was that clear, Miss Cheryl? Okay, Sir Christian, you were raising your hand.
Yes po, good morning po. I'd like to inquire lang po sana because normally
Hello again,
I
Christian.
also handle Airbnb units. Hello po, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Can you hear me po?
Yes, Sir
Yes po.
Christian.
I have two questions lang po. First
Mhm.
question, how do you handle Airbnb guests if you are not around? For example, the guest authorization form when it is same day booking. Because I believe some SMDC property manager like Green Mist, they don't allow um, same day booking if you are not around.
Our property manager in S Residences is Green Mist. Oh, and with regards to same day booking, if your concern is the guest authorization form, you can process the guest authorization form online through email. You can just send an email to your property manager, which in your case you mentioned Green Mist. You can just send an email with the list of the guests, list of names of your guests, the date that they'll be checking in, and your unit number. Let me share my screen. I'll show you an example because I'm getting a lot of same day bookings since, for example, my date is available today and I need it to be booked or reserved. So what I'll be doing is it's a strategy that I devised. So what I'll be doing is I'll reduce the rate from let's say a 30% less from my standard nightly rate so I can get more impressions from guests that are looking on that same day. And for example, if I'll get a reservation or a booking request, I can process the guest authorization form same day since I can send it through email to my property manager. Let me just share my screen so you guys can have an idea or can see what a my guest authorization email looks like. One person can share it.
Oh,
May I just add? Hi, Evan. It's me.
Here.
Uh, I- just to add,
Yes,
for
go ahead.
Christian's question, I'm also renting out my unit in Air Residences, Makati. And yes, there are same day bookings, and unfortunately, they are not very prompt in replying whenever you submit or create a new guest authorization form. So what I do, well, the unit owners in Air Residences, what we do is we just submit it, and then there will be what do you call this, a reference number or a reference code. They just need that. You submit everything still, their IDs and all that stuff. And then upon the arrival of the guest, even if it is not approved yet, that's okay. They can proceed to the lobby, to the receptionist, and present it along with their IDs, and they're good to go. I hope that answers your question. Thank you. Bye.
uh,
Yes, that's true. You
yes, ma'am.
can just send an email, even if your property manager hasn't acknowledged it yet, as long as you can provide a copy to your guest, like a screenshot of your email. Make sure your email is clear and visible, and
Yeah.
then the list of their names, the duration of their stay, and your unit number. Your guest can present it to the lobby or concierge, and that is already acceptable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll just
Thanks so much, ma'am. I think, hello?
sorry,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. I think on my part, because I experienced this in Coast Residences, right now, they don't allow emails which are not approved by the admin. So I'm not sure if you've encountered the same.
Mm,
And it is difficult for some unit owners to allow their guests for same day booking, because immediately from the lobby guard, they do not accept emails which are not approved or returned emails from the admin. So I'm not sure if this is
Mm,
same with other
yeah.
property, because for example also in C residences, they I am only communicating with them through email. Supposedly this Green Mist property manager have the app, but if you are only an SPA, you cannot register two names under different property. For example, I handle Coast. I will also put my name for C residences. So it's quite difficult because it's case
Uh,
to case basis on the property.
yeah,
So
true.
if you have any
Yeah,
suggestion, like for example in Coast, so I don't know if how is that possible for you.
It's
I
all
think it varies with
mm,
one property admin to another. I think it process to
is it also Green Mist who's managing
arrange or
the
just
Coast
do
Residences?
authorization form. I guess should be discussed with your property manager so you can come up with a more convenient solution.
Yes po, it's Coast Residences. They allow same day booking as long as the guest is accompanied by the SPA or the unit owner himself. So if the unit owner is SPA is present, they allow same day booking. But if not, and it's only through email, they are waiting for reply email, especially if it's email form, not the Green Mist property application form.
I think ano na lang, it should be it's on them. What we do in air residences, the unit owners are very aggressive when it comes to issues like this. Like they really raise their concerns so that it will be what do you call this? Um what's the proper term, attended to in a promptly manner, like, so they really raise these issues so as not to, of course, delay the booking and stuff. So yeah, maybe you just have to raise it
Yes,
with the ano,
Yes.
the
To
manage
add to
property
Sir
manager.
Christian's concern, you can send an email to your property specialist and then you'll raise it to Green Miss to escalate your concern.
thank you po. Follow-up question, last question ko po. With
Go ahead.
regards to cleaning schedule, because I know Airbnb schedule, do you recommend, because for example, C residences, they don't allow cleaners to go during Sundays since the admin is closed. So, do you encounter also same problems with regards to property cleaning, especially on weekends or even in holidays?
I personally don't have the same issue or problem with my cleaners because our property doesn't have that limitation wherein, for example, holiday or weekend, they don't allow the cleaners to get inside the unit and have it clean or prepared. My cleaners are, what do you call this? They're assigned or they're registered as part of the SPA, so they can get in and out of the property whenever they need to.
Thanks so much, sir. I think this answers my question. Better to register them as SP. Thank you.
Yes, it's better to register them as an SPA. Yes. Thank you. You're welcome. So we have other questions as well from Mr. Joel. With regards po sa platform, can I use all these platforms for 1 week? Yes. Yes, you can do that, Mr. Joel. You can list your property on several platforms. It's just that you have to manually check the bookings. It's better to have the mobile app installed in your phone for convenience so you can monitor everything. There's notification and reminders from these mobile apps instead of just using your laptop wherein you have to check your email. So that's your option for convenience if you'll be utilizing all these platforms for just one unit. But to answer your question, yes, you can use several platforms to list your property and use. Let me know if that answers your question. Okay. Next question from Miss Cheryl. How many persons are allowed? That depends on unit type. For example, one-bedroom unit, the maximum allowed guests in a one-bedroom unit is four. Okay, another question. Is guests allowed to use the amenities? Yes, but there's a small fee that they have to process or pay at the admin to use this said amenities. Like for example, the gym, the swimming pool. just you can provide an instructions in your listing or create a template in your booking platforms wherein it's automatically sent to your guests upon check-in or upon arrival, which indicates that they have to pay a small fee whenever they need to use amenities that requires a small fee. For example, the pool and the gym. Okay. Who else has questions? Welcome, Sherry. Again, we have promos for properties that are ready for occupancy. You just have to provide a spot down payment, and then you can have your property rented out for, while paying 15,000 per month. Your income will cover the this monthly fee that you have to pay to FNBC. Plus, you get your passive income, and you get the privilege to be called an Airbnb host as well. Questions?
Hi, Sir Amancio. Okay, go. Oh, oh, 'di ba? Energy. Go, Sir Amancio. He's my client from New Zealand. Okay.
Yes, hello po, Mr. Amancho. Okay.
Go, type
If
mo
you
yan, sir.
have our unit in Airbnb, sir, you can unmute. Let me ask to unmute. Oh, okay. Para you don't have to type na. Ayan. Hello, Sir Amancho.
Hello po ma'am, magandang hapon po. Tanong ko lang po yung halimbawa po, kasi late po kami nakapasok eh.
Okay
Um,
lang po. Sige.
saan po ba papasok yung halimbawa yung binayad ng halimbawa lang ng guest, yung payment po?
Yung payment ng guest. Ah, okay. So, for example, if you're using Airbnb, yung payment po kasi dyan, si Airbnb ang magpa-process niyan. You have to, what do you call this? You have to process or set up your billing and payout. Like for example, your card. You have to set that up sa billing ng yung profile. Para lahat po ng income nyo through Airbnb, papasok na lang doon sa inyong registered account.
Ah, okay.
Ayan. I hope that answers your question, Sir Amancho.
Okay ba? Tapos hiwalay pa rin po yung monthly payment namin sa SMDC sa unit.
Ano daw po, sorry?
So hiwalay po yun sa ano.
Ay, opo,
Sa-
sir. Kayo na po yung magpa-process ng monthly payment nyo kay SMDC.
Okay.
Separate po kasi si Airbnb, hindi po siya part ng SMDC. So let's say for example, yung kinita nyo from Airbnb, your payout is 60,000 from Airbnb. So 15,000, kukunin nyo yun, i-withdraw nyo yun, tapos ibabayad nyo kay SMDC. Tapos the rest, income nyo na po. Take home pay nyo na.
Okay po, sige po. Klaro po. Kasi una po natin first time pong ganito po. Okay po, klaro po sa akin. Salamat po.
Thank you, Sir Amancio, regard sa inyo dyan sa New Zealand.
Mama Del, salamat.
Okay, thank you po.
Welcome, sir. So, ayan. Evan, may I ask for the power to have my screen shared? Because this is, I have a
The
screenshot.
power of me.
No, I just want to screen share towards the end lang. I just want to share this screenshot.
Okay, okay.
I haven't shared this publicly or on my Facebook, but one of our unit owners in Air Residences. Of course, this does not happen all the time. However, this was shared in our group for the unit owners, and we were all shocked.
Ayan, you can share in your screen now.
Yeah. So this client, we're actually hunting this client who booked 119 nights. So this is the payout. Okay. This is a one bedroom with balcony in Air Residences, Makati City. And look how much they paid. They paid 358,000 pesos. And the host will be receiving 314. So ayan lang naman, 'di ba? Ang lala lang. So this happens. this happens in Airbnb, you can be of course, the landlord, and you can earn as much. Ayun, just wanna share this one kasi sobrang taas nung payout nung ating, nung unit owner. So yeah, again, we have potential clients here and existing clients who might want to invest on another unit. We have promos. We have additional 50,000 pesos discount on all our HRB projects, valid until December cutoff. So you may want to get advantage of that before the year ends. Let's end it with an investment. 'Di ba? And what else? Ayun, ready for occupancy units. Once you paid 5%, you return the contract. And what else? You set up ADA auto debit arrangement, or you issued post-dated checks. We'll start to prepare your unit in 30 or 60 days. You'll be able to rent it out. So, ayan. Evan, anything else you want to add? Or do you have any other questions, everyone? Regarding renting out your unit on Airbnb? Ayan, going once, twice, thrice. Evan? Okay. Okay, Sir Pat, are you here? Where's Sir Pat?
No question.
Ay, okay, sir. Go ahead, Sir Patricio. Go.
Question. All clear.
Sige lang, sir. Medyo mahina ka lang, sir. Pero go. Tatawid natin yan.
Hindi. Okay na po.
Okay na?
Clear po. Okay na po.
Sure ka, sir?
Yes po, nakapag-attend na po kasi ako last time. So, binibuild up ko lang kung paano makipag-ano.
Okay. Okay, sige, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Ang aga pa sa
Thank you,
KSA.
thank you
Thank
po.
you so much for making time.
4 PM po sa kawan.
Salamat.
Okay po.
Wait lang, may nag-raise ng hand. Nevs, do you have a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if this question has been asked already,
Mhm.
but I want to know, how does Airbnb work if I'm going to rent out my property? Like, until when should I pay with Airbnb? Like the charges?
The charges kasi for Airbnb, they really have, of course, we're using their platform. So they have this fee. So as long as you are getting, as long as you are getting bookings on Airbnb, you will be charged. You will be charged for the, it's like a platform fee or for hosting fee on their platform.
Is it yearly subscription or monthly?
No, it's not
No,
really yearly subscription.
it's not a yearly subscription. As long, like Madel said, as long as you're getting bookings or reservations. For example, Airbnb has a 3% hosting fee that is deducted, what do you call this, upfront to your earnings. So for example, if your standard nightly rate is 2,200, Airbnb will deduct 3% from your earning outright.
Oh, okay. Okay, I understand. Thank you.
I
All right.
wait lang.
Mr. Allen? Oh, Nebs is also raising his hand.
Okay na
Mr. Neb, you can unmute.
Yeah. Done already. Thank you so much.
All
Pero
right.
I have on
Thank
the
you.
chat box. I have
Sir Nebs.
Ayun na yata rin yun. Same.
Hello po.
Hello, Sir
Good
Neb.
morning. Good morning
Good
po.
morning.
Ang tanong ko lang po sana, parang same kayo, sir. What if po yung yung guest po is meron siyang na-violate, parang nireklamo siya ng other unit owner kasi maiingay sila, parang ganun. Tapos parang nakailang reklamo na yung sa baba, sa lobby, yung owner kasi siguro naiingayan. Tapos parang ginawan sila ng violation, parang ganun, penalty. Papaano, sino mag-shoulder noon? Paano ko sila hihingian, parang ganun? Sa kanila ko shoulder, ganun po ba yan?
Okay. So, regarding that kasi, sir, si Airbnb, meron siyang option na pwede mong i-enable yung, actually hindi mo siya kailangan enable. I think it's already there. You just have to use it. For example, merong mga guests na kumuha ng gamit, nakabasag ng gamit, or damage to your property. You can raise your concern or escalate your concern to Airbnb support, and then they will charge the guests kung magkano yung required mo na fee doon sa nangyaring damage to your property. Tawag dito, since their card is already on file with their account, Airbnb can charge their account doon sa fee na kailangan mo. So let's say you were charged by your property manager na your complaints and to fail hindi na ay problema, and then you were charged by your property manager. Kung magkano i-charge sa'yo, included as an attachment to your concern or ticket to Airbnb Sport, and they'll charge your guest for that same amount.
Pero pag ganyan, sir, mahahabol pa rin sila nun kahit ano na siya. Parang
Yes,
nangyari
mahabol
na.
pa naman po, sir. Because like I said, yung card kasi nila is on file with their Airbnb account. So automatically, i-charge yung Airbnb account nila kung magkano yung damage to your property. Also, you can request for security deposit.
Okay. Yun lang, sir. Maraming salamat po.
How about you, Del? Do you have an opinion regarding his question?
Yes. Actually, I had recently I had guests who damaged my property. I mean, my coffee table. So for some reason, I'm not sure if he did not see yung kabayo. I mean, the ironing board. So for some reason, he put the clothes iron on top of my coffee table and damaged it. Imagine. So I filed for ano hindi ingay, it's not, noise, but it's actual damage, on my coffee table and my sofa bed. And so I filed a request for, what do you call this? Damage.
Refund?
Yeah, 7,000. I bought my coffee table for 7,000, and so I'm asking for 7,000. And then my guest, he's from Australia. He's Australian, and he did not reply at all. So he did not reply at all. And then they will be given 24 hours to reply. Okay, the guest. If they do not reply, then uh Airbnb will step in, and yeah, they paid me 7,000. And then the other day, my sofa bed got stained. I don't know what happened. My guest did not reply also, but Airbnb paid me 3,500. So nakaka 10,500 na tayo sa Airbnb. So go na, laban natin yan. Pero
So
yes, yes,
sipagan lang natin pagka may mga damage sa our
yes.
property,
So
sipagan lang natin mag-raise ng complaint.
you just have to gather evidences. Of course,
Yes.
they will review it. But if ever the second one, the issue with my sofa, the guest declined right away. She declined right away. She's lying that she did not do it and stuff. But I was there. I mean, I handed my unit. I know everything is in top condition when I handed the unit. So anyway, NBRB paid me. And yeah, so I like Airbnb. Um as per my personal experience, I haven't listed my place anywhere else because Airbnb offers insurance and it matters to me in cases like this. Should these problems arise, diba? So we have a fallback naman. So yun, may pang shopping tayo 10,000. Hindi, joke lang. Ayan. Uy, may
Ayan.
question
Thank you
wait lang.
so much, Miss Madel.
My soon-to-be client, Sir Jericho, do you have a strategy or template post for marketing to attract more bookings? Evan,
Do you have a strategy or a template post for marketing to attract more bookings? Mr. Jericho, can you hear me? You can unmute, sir.
uy,
Hello?
senior, kayang-kaya niya mag-web design. Yeah.
Sir Jericho?
Yes po.
Ayan. Sir Jericho, I think you're marketing.
Sir, you were, Evan, you were breaking. Pakiulit.
Tama po ba?
Nag-Shopee po.
Ay, sorry. Are you referring to Facebook marketing?
Gusto ko sana sa
Hello,
Facebook
can you hear me
tapos
well?
sa iba't ibang platform para
Okay.
mas hmm.
Okay. So when it comes to Facebook marketing kasi, sobrang dami na gumagamit niyan. So hindi na siya mahirap or hindi na siya pretty new na strategy. What I do, since I'm in marketing as well, one of the strategies that we do in marketing is what we call this competitor analysis. Kung may gusto akong gawin, I check the competition. I check the competitors. Ano yung mga ginagawa nilang strategies? That's where I came up with my own. So, halimbawa, itong si isang Facebook page na nagpapaupa din siya sa same location where my property is listed. Ang ginagawa siya ng mga pros, halimbawa, couple, mga magsa-celebrate ng anniversary, he's providing 5% discount. Gagayahin ko din yun. What else? Amenities like pool, gym, mga ganyan. Mga panghatak sa mga mag-staycation. You know the term staycation? It's widely used, widely known dito sa atin sa Manila. People are staying in an Airbnb property for staycation purposes. Okay? Aside from, well, foreign nationals as well and Filipino workers abroad na umuwi and will just stay for a couple of days dito sa Manila, gusto nila malapit sila sa airport or central business districts. So, yun yung mga marketing approach and strategies that you can use to market your property. And again, yun nga, you check the competition, check your competitors, what are they doing, so you can have your own strategy as well.
Sa ano
Ayan,
naman, sa question ko sa sa design, anong
sa
may
design,
parang appealing sa kanila sa mga
okay, ano ba? Like I said, pictures, gamit ka ng madaming pictures, sir. Aside from promotions like discounts, gamit ka ng madaming pictures. I-highlight mo yung magagandang parts or areas ng unit mo. For example, the bedroom. Siyempre, gusto ng tao kung comfortable siya kapag nag-stay siya sa unit mo. Madalas na una tinatanong, ano yung size ng bed mo? Ano yung available na, let's say, do you have this lamp or bed table? Ano yung size ng wardrobe, storage, mga ganyan. So, doon pa lang, magkaka-idea ka na, so there are what I can offer inside my bedroom. So, ano yung bedroom mo? Highlight mo yung best feature ng bedroom mo and then post on your Facebook page.
Okay. Okay.
And
Sige.
does that answer your question, sir?
Yes po.
So, highlight mo ang mga best features ng unit mo, yung building pad, mga ganyan, tapos or promos and discounts. Also, pagka meron kang feedback or review your previous user, kasi it develops or it creates credibility of your page and your listing as well. So, makita nila, may feedback na, magandang feedback, makikita nila na your listing is credible. So, it can attract more impressions or potential kings as well.
Thank you po.
Evan, there's one si Sir Christian and si action na una mag-raise si Sir Jericho. Sir Benjo, ikaw to. 'Di ba? Umamin ka. Sir Benj, nagtaas ka ng kamay.
Hello.
Bababa
Hello,
ka.
ma'am. Good morning.
Okay. Maganda ka pa sa umaga, sir. Go.
Akala ko literal napapalitan yung sofa at saka yung table.
Actually, there's pwede. Actually, if you will tell them that this stuff is irreplaceable. Ay, ang gusto mo 'yan.
Ma'am, may question ako.
Replaceable pala, papalitan. Go ahead, sir.
Go back sa charges na binabayaran sa Airbnb. Bali, yung charges po na yon is every time lang po na may stay or magre-reserve ng unit. Ano po? Hindi
Yes.
po siya monthly, hindi po siya pag wala po nagpa-reserve, wala din po siyang charges.
Yes,
Tama
correct.
po ba?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Sige po. Okay po. Yun na
Okay.
po.
Thank you, Sir Reg. And last question na tayo. We have to cut na will accommodate Sir Christian Ray. And then after this, si Sir Pat na papasok. Okay, Sir Christian, you have question?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Only I hope I was able to hear this before I started. Because I started Airbnb way back August. Then
Mm.
right now, 4 months na siya.
Mm-mm.
I handle 2-bedroom Airbnb units and I've seen sa competition, ang 2 bedrooms nila is around 4,500. Is it recommendable to reduce the price in order to match more bookings or make it fully furnished and put a higher price? Based on your experience po, do you recommend fully furnished units with high price or medium furnished pero competitive lang at some level? With regards to pricing naman po to.
Evan will share his thoughts later on ha. Pero ako personally, I would love to fully furnish the unit because sometimes I use my unit also. Yeah. I use my unit also, so I would love to, of course, experience what I offer and to know what's missing and stuff, so that when my guests use my unit, nothing is missing, alam mo yon. So for me, I would rather fully furnish my unit and so I can put it up for a higher price. How about you, Evan?
Ako po, fully furnished talaga. Kasi, like I said earlier during the meeting, pwede mong itaas yung monthly rate, yung daily rate mo kapag fully furnished yung property mo. Kasi na some other units na nagpapa-rent, meron lang silang bed, meron lang silang couch. Alam mo yun, yung basic necessities na tutulugan na talaga, literally. That's why their nightly rate is really, really low. Kasi there's nothing there's nothing to lose, like walang mananakaw at all or walang masisirang gamit, and there's not much to use inside the unit na can provide better comfort or a comfortable stay, I would say. Kaya, for example, if you're fishing or targeting a different market of people, let's say, yung mga average na they can pay a hotel booking, but instead of considering a hotel, they would choose your unit because you have a kitchen. So, ang titingnan nila, is it comfortable? Is your unit comfortable? Does it have everything that I need? Maganda ba yung interior design? Is it like a hotel-like experience? Dun papasok yung, am I targeting this type of people or am I targeting the mass or yung masa na they can afford only 1,000 per night or 2,000 per night? Whereas there's also this market of people that they can pay 3,000 and above as long as you're providing better experience. So you have to consider anong target market mo. If you want to go in between, pwede mo siyang i-furnish, pero wag naman yung tinatawag nating bonggang-bongga. Kasi again, it's an expense if you buy furnitures and stuff. Pero madali na lang naman siyang mabawi when it comes to return of investment. Kasi let's say if you're earning 60,000 per month, and then you spend, let's say, 200,000 for your furnitures and appliances, bawi mo na siya within 3 months.
Sir, quick question, MOA area. 1-bedroom unit, how much is the price range for your units? MOA area, fully furnished.
For rent, are you referring to rent or kukuha ng unit?
For Airbnb, daily rate lang po.
Daily rate.
Just rough estimate.
Ranging between 2,500 to 4,000 and above.
That's 1-bedroom. Then for 2-bedroom units, how much is your...
For 2-bedroom, you can double the rate. So
bedroom.
that's, meron ako nakikita kasi may mga nakakausap akong other unit owners, as low as 4,000 for a 2-bedroom unit and up to 8,000. Parang dodoblehin mo lang yung rate for a 1-bedroom unit. Kasi some other guests, they would prefer a bigger space, pero they won't be needing 2 bedrooms. Isa lang yung mga gamit nilang bedroom. So, ang gagawin ng unit owner, ilalak niya yung guest bedroom. So, yung main bedroom lang yung available for their guests. Kaya nilang ibaba. So, they can provide a bigger space, pero yung accommodation is just a single bed. I mean, it's just 1 bedroom. Ganon.
Okay, sir. Thank you kasi minsan may napapansin akong price difference or price war kung baga ganun. Kasi binababaan nila lahat ng prices nila. So, it's very difficult to compete, especially MOA area. Lalo kung they put the price of one bedroom at 1.5 already, 1.6, 1.7.
1.5?
So it's
Grabe naman yung 1.5.
yes.
Pero I think,
Some do put.
mm-mm. Pero ganito kasi yan, sir. Um, tawag dito, yung 1.5 kasi, kung iisipin mo, if you multiply that to 30 days, kasi ano yan eh, you're competing with higher prices. Ikaw yung lowest. So, ikaw as a guest, if you put yourself in their shoes, if you're only considering the price, regardless kung hindi maganda or maayos yung experience mo, as long as you're paying low, syempre you're getting a lot of bookings, di ba? So, fully book siya for 30 days. Yung strategy niya is, binababaan niya yung presyo para secured siyang fully booked for the whole month. Pero yun niya, mababa yung income niya as compared to those who are using a nightly rate of 2,500 per night. But I'm not saying na hindi ka
Okay
magiging
po.
fully booked. Ako nga, laging fully booked din eh. Yun lang.
Thank you, sir. Thank you po.
Okay, you're welcome.
That's it for my...
Okay po, sige po. Thank you po, Sir Christian. So, here's Mr. Mel Patrick.
Hello. Yung audio ko, Madel?
Yes.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for attending our webinar for today. I hope everyone learned on how to monetize their property. Please rest assured that we will be here to guide you once you started leasing out or listing your property through different platforms. We are no expert. We don't pretend to be an expert on this on these different tools. We ourselves reach out to the support of airbnbbooking.com in case if you have questions. But definitely, the goal of Airbnb is to make a community. So within our team, we can also build a community for us to share our thought. Sometimes we even share our listings. We even share our guests. For example, when our unit is already booked and someone is looking for it, we can throw the guests to you and you can accommodate them. There's no problem with that. Um, so if you have clients, if you are looking into investing again, please know that we have an ongoing promotion. I have reached out to the property directors or the project directors of Makati and Mall of Asia. Some of them have committed 30 days and some have committed 90 days. For Makati specifically, we have a list of units that will be ready in 30 days. It can offer as much as 25% discount. For Mall of Asia, they have committed to us 90 days, meaning you can occupy the unit after 90 days, meaning you can monetize your unit after 90 days. Please get in touch with your agent. They can discuss the numbers to you. And hopefully, we can earn more through short-term leasing rather. Okay, thank you and have a wonderful day and evening.